Good evening. It is I, your boss, your ruler, the forbidden one, the thief in the night, the secret hidden in darkness, the one that hurts you, works you, berserks you, then deserts you until your soul is mine. I just finished taking the soul of a couple that was the result of a love triangle. The woman had been cheating on her husband with another man, and when confronted, she, of course, denied it. They always do. The husband decided to follow her to the side guy's house. Now here's where it gets interesting. The husband dressed as a UPS delivery guy and kept his face hidden like he was a spy. He rang the doorbell of the house where his wife entered. Curious, the side guy opened the door, and the enraged husband forced his way in. The husband pulled out a gun and shot everyone, including himself. I know you meatbags may find that tragic, but I find them rather entertaining. It's like watching a darker version of the Jerry Springer Show. Plus, I get all three of their souls. It's like winning the lottery. Honestly, the length you humans do to please only yourselves is astounding, and I couldn't be more prouder. You humans never leave your significant others and just move on. Oh no, they would rather suck them dry until nothing is left, like a Capri Sun. If you all don't want to leave your significant other, just kill them instead. That way, I can win the lottery a second time. But I know, you're here for yet another success story of mine from the past. Like I'm your sick Rolodex of sick stories. Your words, not mine. I suppose I could tell you the story about the time I caused an entire girls' school to laugh without their consent. But they made fun of me, so they had it coming. As always, I have the last laugh, and theirs. You see, people often think of me as a creature of fire and brimstone, but sometimes my work is much more subtle. Sometimes I don't need to burn down a village or whisper forbidden knowledge into the ears of kings. Sometimes all it takes is a well-placed giggle. It all started in a small mission-run girls' school in Kashasha, a place so dull that even I had trouble finding anything sinful to work with. That was until three girls, let's call them Hilda, Beatrice, and Margaret, decided to joke about yours truly. Oh, the blasphemy! They said I was probably some bald old man in a cheap suit, and that my breath smelled like boiled cabbage. Boiled cabbage. The audacity. Well, I couldn't let that slide. No. So, I did what any respectable Lord of Darkness would do. I struck them with an unstoppable fit of laughter. A tiny chuckle at first, but then, oh no, it grew. Within minutes, they were howling like hyenas at a comedy club's open mic night. Teachers tried to stop them, but the girls kept going, gasping for breath, tears streaming down their faces. And just when the headmistress thought she had things under control, boom, it spread like a contagious case of the giggles at a funeral. Before long, half the school was convulsing in hysterics. Lessons were abandoned. Teachers panicked. The headmistress had to write a very awkward letter to the parents. Dear parents, your daughters appear to have lost their minds in a fit of unexplained mirth. We suspect either demonic possession or excessive joy. Both are highly inappropriate. Please collect your child before they infect the town. Regards, the very exasperated headmistress. Oh, but it didn't stop at the school. No. The laughter sped beyond Kashasha to nearby villages, to the point where adults were cackling in the streets, markets were shutting down, and entire families were wheezing on their floors. Imagine trying to trade goats with tears of laughter streaming down your face. Simply impractical. Now at this point, scientists got involved. They scratched their heads and came up with all sorts of ridiculous explanations. Stress, mass hysteria, group psychological illness, blah, blah, blah. Mortals love big words when they have no clue what's happening. But deep down, I know the truth. It was me. It was always me. You see, humans fear the big, scary things, the monsters under their beds, the shadows in the corners of their rooms. But they never expect to be undone by something as simple as laughter. And that's what makes it my greatest trick of all. Not fire, not destruction, just pure, uncontrollable joy turned against them. And the best part, the best part, the laughter went on for months. Eventually, people stopped laughing. Not because they figured out what caused it, no, but because they were just too tired to continue. And as quickly as it had started, it was over. Now, let me ask you this. Isn't that the most devilishly delightful thing you've ever heard? No blood, no screams, no deal signed in crimson ink, just an entire region brought to its knees by their own joy. And yet, mortals still think I only work through fear. Ha! Oh, my dear meatbags, sometimes I don't need to make you suffer. Sometimes I just need to make you laugh. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a wedding up north where someone's about to catch their spouse cheating with their own identical twin. Oh, the drama. I simply must get front row seats for this one. That's all the precious time I have today for you fools. If you like what you heard, please feel free to follow me if you're not doing that already. And please tell your friends about me. Advertising can be such hell.